If elected, what would you do to help continue to promote job growth and grow Florida's economy?
Florida's infrastructure, talents, and the economic policies have taken us to a very good success rate and improved our economy tremendously. But I will work towards the policies that has gotten us thus far and improve our exports, especially the recent export deal that went through in Mexico, which Florida did get $23 million worth of revenue. I would work more on those issues which will bring back money to our great state. And the other major economic engine is tourism. Like I said, we should promote safety, better beaches, clean up and infrastructure on a slow pace where it is very, very much involved in our communities and develops jobs, which is also an important factor that we need to address. And those are the basic. Florida also depends a lot on agriculture. We need to do more improved agriculture for our farmers who need a lot of improvements. From what I've heard, in these sectors, I mean, there's a lot of improvements. There's a lot of work to be done. I'll work with my friends, if elected, in Tallahassee on both sides of the aisle, and try to do the best, because I traveled all over the world, and I do have a lot of knowledge. I'm more of a doer than getting, getting more wordy about stuff. But again, for the people of Florida and for the people of District 92, I will do the best I can to do the best available for our people.
How would you improve Florida's healthcare situation?
It's a very touchy subject for me because being a healthcare professional myself, I see a lot in my district that needs to be addressed. From what I recall, while I was in Tallahassee working for the Florida House, under two state representatives, there was an issue where over 800,000 people were uninsured or were not getting healthcare access. Now, Medicaid expansion would be something that would be to be considered in Florida. And I would work with the governor's office in trying to make sure that we have access to the people who don't have basic access. For instance, I have, during my course of healthcare, I have facilitated free clinics in the city of Deerfield with a group of friends, because that is taxpayers' money. When an individual does not have healthcare access, he goes to the hospital when it's at a stage where he cannot get himself up and about. So that's where I come in as a healthcare worker, try to tackle the problem in the initial stages so that we can help our fellow citizens here. And there are a lot of other issues that especially in my district, there's a lot of low-income people. And, I know I cannot change things overnight, but those issues will be one of those major things, especially for our children and the families to be robust and up and about. And career readiness is also another issue that we need to address.
What challenges do you see in Florida's K-12 education system? And if elected, what would you do to address those challenges?
Especially in Broward County, the District 92 that I represent, the 8 cities, what I've seen is being also appointed on the school board task force. I have seen a lot of funding issues, teachers not being paid, and then it trickles down to the students. So what I have done is started mentoring these children after school every Monday with the help of community leaders. I have started mentoring them that, there is a lot out there. I come from a very poor background, grew up with nothing, and I know how hard it was for me to make ends meet at that point. And coming from a humble background, and I knew how hard it was to get to where I am today. Now it's my role to make sure that I give back to the community that don't have anything, help them get to a level where they can be good citizens. Education is a very important factor for our children, and I do it in a level where I tackle the 6th grade to the 9th grade, where that is where we need to address those children who are in need, because they go back to underprivileged parents, and as a good citizen, I'd like to do that. Like I said, whatever time and talents that I have, I'd like to give back to the community and the best way I can. Safer schools give students more time so that they can catch up. Those resources, safety officers, we need a safer school environment, and even certain schools need revamped on their facilities. Being on the task force, I've seen a lot of issues that has been put on the sidelines. I'll work with the local officials in charge of that, especially with the administration, and try to work with the school board members and try to get the best for our children, and because they are our future. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sajan Kurian, running for District 92. I've got 8 cities representing: Deerfield, Pompano, Margate, Tamarack, North Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes, Fort Lauderdale, and Oakland Park. It's a huge responsibility. It's not easy to run all these cities together. But I do have a passion. I'm a doer. I'm just not a person who will find problems, but I'm a solution maker. I'm a doer. I've done this, being volunteered all my life. I'm a healthcare worker. I care about what it takes to see what our children and our seniors and our veterans need. For more information about myself, www.electsajankurian.com would be the website address. If not, I'm always welcome. There's an open door policy. If you give me a chance, I will make sure that I will do my best to help all our citizens and the great state of Florida, and especially District 92. Thank you.